friends, nice having you all here today. It's another sad one. We know that sometimes some people will attempt things. To them, they know they may not be able to do those things, but when you're around your friends, they're all doing that same thing. You would want to join, or you would want to be part of it, and you don't want to be left aside. But in some situations, it doesn't end well, not for everyone. And that is the case with this young Nigerian man. It's just a very sad and painful incident. Friends, while we're getting into today's conversation, please take this time to hit on the subscribe button, also the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. To my new subscribers who have just subscribed, I want to say thank you. And to my old subscribers, I also want to say a very big thank you. This just happened this weekend, and it's coming as a shock, especially to family members and friends of this guy. This happened in New York City in the United States of America. This young Nigerian guy, he's known as Tommy Olawale, but he's based in the United States, and he's into clothing. And usually some people, when you're into a particular kind of a trade or business, they will nickname you after that thing that you are doing. And so his nickname, which a lot of people knew him as, is aka Tommy DNC, because he's a Nigerian clothier. This guy, full of life, a very young guy like this. Guys, it's going to shock everybody how and what really happened to this guy. Just few hours before the unfortunate incident took place, you can see that what you're seeing is just the foot of the young man, and he's actually on a cruise with his friends. They all had to go in and decide to have fun together. And in situations like this, when you are amidst friends, people do all kind of things. Friends want to show different kind of talents, and some would even have a bet. Some would tell you, if you do this, this is a bet we're going to have. They just create fun. They find ways of making themselves happy. And sometimes when they do this, some people will bring out heavy tasks that they know it may not be everybody that will be able to keep up to that task, to that particular kind of task. And then they want you to challenge them. But some, instead of you, if you don't know how to do that thing, sometimes they'll tell you, if you don't do it, you should pay this amount, or you should drink a particular kind of alcohol, and you have to take it immediately. And then if you don't want to take the alcohol, or you're not ready to pay, you have to take up that challenge. While they were on the yacht and having their own cruise together, this young man was just taking a video of himself while on this cruise. And you could hear the friends in the background. They were all having fun. Shortly after this guy had posted the video online, which a lot of people saw, this just happened exactly on Saturday, July 23rd, 2022. The next thing, people just heard that Olawale, who just posted this video, is no longer alive. In fact, even if you don't know him, once you see the video, you'll be shocked. You'll be like, which Olawale? We thought the same Olawale who just posted a video of him cruising on a boat with his friends. They said, yes, that Olawale just drowned. Shortly after this video, he jumped in, and that was the end of him. And this young man, he's well known by top celebrities in Nigeria. And that is why a lot of people are very, very shocked. Immediately, they posted that he's dead. Some of his friends, the likes of singer Davido, Yomi Gold, they all responded to that particular Instagram post, and they were like, this is a very big shock that this is Olawale who just posted himself a few minutes ago that he's having fun on a boat with his friends, and the next thing that they're hearing is that he's dead. They said, asking, are they really sure that he's dead, or probably he is still unconscious or in coma or something? They said no, that Olawale has just died. It's so sad to hear a news like this. And why it's very painful, because this person was expressing joy and happiness, or to show people that I am just having fun and I'm happy. And then after that, you just hear this one is no longer alive. Death, they say, it knows no boundary. It doesn't know age. It doesn't know style. It doesn't know whether you're rich or you're poor. When it comes, it just come and struck you down. It's so unfortunate and at the same time sad to hear that Olawale has just gone. In fact, his friends that were even with him there, some of them are still in great shock as to how did this just happen to Olawale. The words that is hard for people to understand is it that his friends couldn't jump in to help him? Because when you're with people and someone is drowning, usually the person will start raising his hand or flagging his arms or arms up to let you know something is wrong, I'm not okay. Was he left alone, or did he sink as soon as he dived into the water? Because you can see that it's looking like an ocean or a very big river. It's not like a normal small lake that people will go. It's obviously an ocean, like a very big place where people will go and cruise with a boat. Then the second question that people were asking is it that Olawale don't know how to swim? Or could it be that the depth of the water was so much for him and he had already dived into the water? You know, some people, that's how they do. They don't swim and float at the top. They dive into the depth of the sea or the ocean where they're trying to swim. And they may not even be wearing a life jacket. So these are questions a lot of people were asking. Or did he just jump into the very big ocean like that without a life jacket? In most cases, when people are not sure that they can handle a particular depth of water or the current, even if they can swim, they still wear life jacket just for safety. And some, they know that they can't even swim at all. Instead of them taking the risk and risking their lives, they will decide to wear a life jacket that would help them at least to remain on the water where people can see them. It's so sad and heartbreaking. Imagine how his family is feeling right now. Look at this young guy, a very young guy with a bright future. He's a hardworking man. It's not like he's just cruising or having fun in Brooklyn. No, it's a weekend and he just decided to relax with friends, which is not a bad thing. But unfortunately, it didn't end up well for him. As we speak right now, they still don't know how Olawale got drowned. Shortly after, he was just posting himself and showing people that he's having fun and he is doing well. Definitely, I'm sure they're going to carry out an investigation as to know how Olawale drowned. Some people are asking again, or is it that someone deliberately pushed him knowing that he can't swim? Or could his friends know something that they are not telling anybody? And why a lot of people are asking this question is because he was not there alone. He was with friends. There are other people that were hanging out with him. Were they watching him get drowned? Or is it that Olawale did not tell them? Maybe he can't swim. Or probably the depth of the water is so much for him to handle. And maybe he didn't say a word to them and decided to dive. You know, sometimes when you're among your friends, you're among other people, you want to show certain things or you want to prove to them that you can do certain things. Meanwhile, you on your own path, you may not be able to do that thing ordinarily. But because you're with friends, you just want to give them a kind of show or you want to do something new or special before your friends. And then at the end of the day, sometimes some of these things don't just end well at all. It's still very shocking. A lot of people are still in shock and wondering how his family is coping with this great loss. And guys, you see that this guy prepared himself for this cruise. Hours before he went on this cruise, he had given himself a very nice haircut and even took a video of the haircut to show people that this is my new haircut before I would embark on my cruise fun with my friends. You see that death is so annoying and painful. Look at this guy full of life. If anybody had told Olawale that Saturday that you're not going to leave, he would say you're wishing me bad luck. He's healthy, he's strong. That's why this kind of death is so painful when you see healthy, strong people. and as a result of something that could have been avoided, taking their own lives, it's difficult for you to even come to terms with the fact that this young man is no longer alive. Please, people should be careful. No one really know how and what caused him to drown. But at the same time, it's an opportunity to say this. If you are missed friends, sometimes they come up with challenges. No one knows if this was a challenge. They had a bet or something. No one can even say except the friends that were there with him before he died. If a challenge is presented to you and you know fully well that you cannot do it, please take yourself out. It's better they laugh at you for not being able to do things that they expect people to do ordinarily. Yes, accept that laughter, accept that shame for that time, and let it pass. It's better than risking your life. Secondly, if you have missed people, if you have missed friends and everybody want to prove something, and you know you can't do it, or you don't have the capacity to do that kind of a thing, just tell them, I'm not going to be part of this because I cannot do it. Because no one know how Olawale drowned or what led to him drowning. Will you know you can't swim and you deliberately jump in? Well, I don't know who would deliberately do that to himself or herself, because I know most times people who cannot swim would boldly say it, that they can't swim because they know it's dangerous when they go in there. Some can swim but not so well, and when they go into larger areas where you have a very huge space of water, like in oceans where you can't withstand the current of the water, so we tell you they can't. Some know they can't, but they want to just give it a try, and at the end of the day it doesn't end well. But we are not saying this is exactly what happened to Olawale. These are just speculations from people, owing to the fact that this guy looks healthy and strong. Then what could have happened, or what went wrong? Probably, guys, if the family will decide to go further to investigate this, whatever they come up with their investigations, I will definitely update you all. It's so painful even talking about it. It's sad. Imagine how his mom, his dad, his siblings, his entire family members are heartbroken, and how are they coping with this great loss. It's sad. No one should go through something like this. Please be very mindful. Don't be carried away by peer group or by friends, because nowadays you can never tell or say what would happen to you the next minute or the next second. It's really painful. Friends, please, if you have anything to say, you could put that down at the comment section. Once again, may the soul of Olawale rest in peace with the Lord. Please always be yourself, no matter where you are or whom you're with. The best thing you can do to yourself as a human being is to tell yourself the truth, and it will go a long way. Nice having you all here today. Please, before you step out, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, also the notification bell, so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all.